welcome to Polish with Ray. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be sharing with you the new Stay Golden collection from Wildflower Lacquer. Before we get started, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, hey, go ahead and subscribe. I upload new live swatching videos every week. So this cute little quad is inspired by the Golden Girls and is kind of a continuation of a polish pickup polish that was recently released from Wildflower Lacquer, straight out of St. Olaf. They launched for pre-order on May 10th at noon Central Time, and the shop will continue to be open through May 15th. You can purchase each of these polishes individually for $13, or if you like the whole set, you can pick them up for $50, which will save you a few bucks. Alright, I can't wait to show you these gorgeous colors, so let's get into the swatches. First up, we have I Could Vomit Just Looking at You. This one's described as being a soft minty green base with aqua undertones. It's got red to gold to green shifting shimmer. This one is inspired by my personal favorite Golden Girl, Dorothy. I think her bluntness, her sarcasm is just hilarious. And I was also surprised how much I loved this polish. I'm not usually drawn to greens. If you're not new to my channel, you already know that, but this one is really refreshing and soft and not super bright, so I feel like it flatters a lot of different skin tones. On application, this one was quite sheer, so as you can see on the left here, I'm swatching it over a blurring base coat. I will have that base coat linked in the description box, and then on the right, I'm swatching it on its own. Application for this one was very easy. It went on super smooth and just glided over the nail. I love the brushes that Wildflower uses. It makes it really easy to get close to your cuticle. So going in for the third coat, you can see on top of the blurring base coat, it is completely opaque in 3, but without the blurring base coat, it is still just a bit sheer. I feel like you can still see some of that nail line. Here's what it looks like built up in 3 coats with a blurring base coat and some outdoor lighting. Just so shimmery and beautiful. Pictured are 3 coats of I Could Vomit Just Looking at You with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have He Melts My Haagen-Dazs, and this one's described as being a very soft baby pink with red to gold to green shimmer. Actually, all 4 polishes in this collection, although they have varying base colors, they all have that same beautiful shifting shimmer. And one thing I think is so captivating about this collection is just how different that shimmer looks inside each polish. So this one, of course, was inspired by Rose, and does it not just fit Rose to a T? It's so soft and sweet and pretty. Formula wise, this one was very similar to I Could Vomit Just Looking at You. I like want to laugh every time I hear that name. So on the left, you can see I'm swatching it over a blurring base, and then on the right, I'm swatching it over just a regular base coat. Application was super smooth and easy with this one, although it was quite sheer. You can see a lot of the blurring base showing through on the first and even the second coat. The shimmer is super obvious in this one though, which I love. It really pops and contrasts nicely against that pretty soft baby pink base. Going on with that third coat, as you can see, we've reached almost full opacity on my finger to the left, and then on the right, we still see quite a bit of nail line, although it's not super noticeable without a blurring base coat. Here's what it looks like on the full hand, and oh man, that shimmer just takes my breath away. The gold and the red shifting shimmer is super noticeable. And I had to take it outdoors too. Doesn't it just sparkle? This is with a blurring base coat, by the way. And I did want to compare it to a recent release from Wildflower Lacquer. On the left is I Beg Your Pardon from this month's polish pickup, and on the right is He Melts My Haagen-Dazs. So you can see they are quite different. The Pardon one is much peachier. Pictured are 3 coats of He Melts My Haagen-Dazs with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Picture It, Sicily, 1922. This one's described as being a deep peacock blue base with red to gold to green shifting shimmer. So again, that same beautiful shimmer, but it looks so incredibly different in this gorgeous, gorgeous blue base. I really am starting to become fond of blues, and these almost denim-y, bright peacocky blues are some of my favorites. This one is inspired by Sophia. On application, this one was much more opaque than He Melts My Haagen-Dazs or I Could Vomit Just Looking at You. As you can see, we almost have full opacity in that first coat. I did go in for 2 and reached complete opacity and got to see a ton of that beautiful shimmer. I'm really loving the contrast with this one. Here's what it looks like on the full hand swatch. Oh my goodness, it is dazzling. Dazzling. I love the shimmer in these polishes. And here's what it looks like outdoors in the sun, and you can see it just shift as I'm moving my hand around. So, so pretty. You're looking at 2 coats of Picture It Sicily 1922 with a glossy top coat. And this last beautiful red polish is described as being a bright, fiery red base with red to gold to green shifting shimmer. And I bet you knew immediately who this one was inspired by. It is Blanche in a bottle. That is right, Blanche Devereaux. And I think it fits her so perfectly. So this is such a beautiful red. It really is fiery. It's just slightly orange leaning. And because the base is so bright, I feel like the shimmer is just a little bit of a finishing touch on this one. It's not quite as noticeable as it is in the other 3 in this quad. Application for this one was beautiful. It was very similar to apply as Picture It Sicily 1922, in that it was almost opaque in that first coat, and then I did get full opacity on the second. In this polish, the gold is the shimmer you see most. I really didn't see too much of the red, and that's because the base is red. And the green wasn't super noticeable either, but you do get a ton of that beautiful gold shimmer. And I had to take it outside. It just sparkles. This one's going to be absolutely wonderful in the summer. Pictured are 2 coats with a glossy top coat. So this collection seriously took me by surprise. I was absolutely expecting the red to be my hands down favorite. I love a gorgeous red. But the other 3 in the quad were gorgeous too. And as you saw, I can't believe how much I love this green. I mean, who am I? I love chatting with you guys in the comments, so let me know which polishes stood out for you and if you think you'll be picking any of them up. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!